Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the new Jazzwares Fortnite 1/18 scale, the Paradigm action figure. This is part of the solo mode line. There's 28 points of articulation, and these are recommended for ages 8 and above. This is a new card back they're coming on. It's just a white back, a little bit of gray behind the figure, black Fortnite logo. Got a little bit of artwork there on the side of the bubble, nameplate at the bottom. And you can see the figure and the harvesting tool that she comes with. Here on the back of the card, we can see there's some artwork of Paradigm. Her allegiance is unknown. One of the 7. Okay. There's some other figures down here also available in this line if you're interested in any other figures. And there are more coming soon. I guess the most important thing about this would be that UPC. If that helps you at all. You're going to pause and write that down, and we can call your local retailers if you can find this. I found this at Walmart. It was like $10.98. Okay, here's the side of the packaging. This is Series 15, number 154. The other side of this is just a clear bubble. The bottom's a clear bubble. The top's really nothing to see also. So with that being said, let's take a look at Paradigm outside the packaging. Alright, here's Paradigm outside the packaging. She looks pretty cool. She does have that very shiny silver armor. Or do have some blue metallic armor also. So let's start off by taking a look at the head sculpt. She has like some sensors on her display of her helmet there and done in red, like a red lining. Silver helmet with the blue metallic on the side here. Stripe on the top, this side. Then she has this like bar on the back of her helmet. Pretty interesting. On the shoulder pad, it is actually blue, a metallic blue. We have red wires throughout her black undersuit. So some red wires here on her arm. Here's her back, some silver and some gunmetal. She has these light tan or light brown type of handles on her elbows. Pretty interesting. She has silver gauntlets, a little blue trim, metallic blue trim. She has this blade here on the arm, looks really cool. Then down her lower, her stomach area, she has a little bit of the silver and a little bit of gunmetal, mostly the black. We have the silver thigh pads. We have a pouch here on this side. And then down here with the shin guards, maybe even like a black knee pad. You have this light brown here throughout the trim. You have some red on the back of her leg to the top of this, her calf muscle. Then she has black boots. Pretty cool looking figure. This is, like I said, this is a 1/18 scale figure. She looks awesome. She really stands out when you find her on the shelf. Like I said, I found this at my Walmart. It was like $10.87, some change. You know, those wood prices Walmart has. It's not like $10.99 or anything like that. It's like they got weird near the cents. But still pretty cool. Some better angles so you guys can see the overall design, aesthetics, paint. Pretty nice. It's a really cool figure for $10. A lot of articulation. There's peg holes on her feet. Now speaking of articulation, when I took out the packaging, she was stiff. Like I had to heat her up. Even it shows you with all these companies, Jazzwares, Joy Toy, Acid Rain, Hasbro, Mattel. You may have to make it a habit now to check your joints and heat them up. She was super stiff. I couldn't even move her. I had to heat her up with a hairdryer. So just this little note for you guys, just in case you get this figure and it's stuck and I don't want you to break it. So it's going to take a look at articulation. Her head is on a ball joint. Rotates 360. Very cool. She does look down amazingly. That's some really nice articulation for the down look. She can look up also, which is fantastic. So if you're in flight mode for any reason, your jetpack or whatever, or she's just dropping in for battle, got that great articulation. And then she has a little side to side. Her arms raise up this much. Again, it's still a little tight again. She has a 360 rotation at her elbow, all the way around. Bendable elbow. Does not give you 90 degrees. The hands have the in and out like this, just a little bit on both hands. The other thing worth noting is on this arm, because of this pad here, her arm only raises up a tad bit. You can see how that hits that, and that's it. It's not much there. That's kind of a bummer there, this figure. For her, like her diaphragm, we have like a side to side. We do have a back and forth. Then we have the rotation here, 360. There's nothing here in the waist. So for her legs, she can do a split about that much. Go that much that way. She does have a thigh cut. It's very tight, but it's there. Very, very tight. She has double jointed knees, which is fantastic. And she has her feet do pivot down that much. Especially watch her ankles when you first get it. You want to make sure you heat them up. And they go up about that much. And then we have the, of course, side to side, because you can get the rotation all the way around if you like. She's definitely a 1/18 scale. She's more on the 3.75 inch scale of the 1/18 scale, because she's a smaller figure. She looks really, really cool. Stands pretty decently. So she comes with one accessory. It's a harvesting tool. Here it is. I'm not a fan of this. This is just tie-dye. In my opinion, of course, trash. I like the overall sculpt. This is a good solid plastic that you're using, but the color is horrific. This doesn't even make any sense with this figure. This should have been black, or even better, chrome, or even take that blue metallic. That would have been awesome. But this, man, they gotta give this pink, purple stuff on Fortnite a rust. This is just so if you're into customization, I recommend customizing this. This is just it doesn't fit the overall aesthetic of this figure. It's just really takes away from the figure. I don't know why they added this. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it's a good quality plastic, so perfect for custom. It's very sleek. You can feel the paint on here. So you're going to have to get this paint off if you're going to customize it. And then pre-primer it, and then paint it however you see fit. So with that being said, just for you guys that like this, now again, it's my opinion. I don't like it. That's why I like the oval harvesting, so I don't like the color. It just doesn't make sense in this palette. But she can hold it if you're interested in that. She doesn't even look good with it, in my opinion. Very cool. So, my final thoughts. The negatives I have is this shoulder pad could have been done a little better, could have been brought down to allow the articulation of the arm. I don't think that pad's worth the overall sacrifice. In this case of the articulation, I think that the aesthetic would have been better, just a little bit lower, just so we can have the articulation versus that little shoulder pad. It's not worth the trade-off in this case, in my opinion. She's very tight when you get her. It's not a deal breaker, but you're going to have to heat her up. Be very careful. I'm not sure how rare this figure is going to be. The first time I've ever seen it. I think it's getting so hard to get anymore. Be very careful with your toys. This is the second thing I hate. So the shoulder pad in this, I like the overall design, but I don't like the paint. It just doesn't make sense. I recommend the figure. Figure is really cool. I think we have like here's Lynx, for example. Is how she compares with Lynx. Very nice. They look really cool. They have about that same kind of articulation, especially with the head on this one. We did a review for her if you want to check her out. But see how this harvest tool complements the figure very nicely. And this has the purple here trim. It didn't go crazy, with this. I mean, she didn't even have any of these colors on her. But here it has just a tad to give her ownership. And it turned out very well, in my opinion. So that's unfortunate for the harvesting tool. So at least we can maybe add some Marauder Task Force weapons to her. Some guns or whatever you see fit. However you're going to put her in your universe. But I think she'll fit in a lot of universes, especially like Joy Toy, for example. Or even maybe your Joes. So that's about all I got for you guys. I hope you guys like this review and a look at the Paradigm Fortnite 1/18 scale figure. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of great stuff. Happy to have you guys. And I really appreciate the support. Hit that thumbs up if you like this figure. Share the video, comment down below with all your fellow collectors and friends throughout social media if you'd like. Very cool. For $10, it's a good figure. It's minus the accessory. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.